This is Julius, and today we're going to be covering backside 180 heel flips, also known as backside heels.
Let's get into it.
To successfully execute the backside 180 heel flip, you'll have to know two things. Firstly, you'll need backside 180s. And second, heel flips. Both are needed to be able to do backside 180 heel flips. Now, while cruising to about medium speed, you'd want to place your feet in a heel flip position. Go ahead and begin to crouch, compressing your knees and winding up your shoulders. As you begin to decompress your knees, go ahead and rotate your shoulders before you pop. This is key. You'll begin to notice that all you'd really have to do is wind up your shoulders and the board will follow. You don't have to do much to alter your foot positioning in terms of rotating the board. As long as you wind up your shoulders, the board will follow you. Now, once the board is finished flipping, you should be at or around 90 degrees or more. At this point, you'd want to catch the board with your back foot and the rest of the way rotating it to complete the 180 degrees. Use your peripheral vision to spot your landing, place your front foot on, and right away clean. Some of the issues you may encounter while trying this trick is not being able to turn all the way, maybe only reaching 45 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm guilty of this also, and I still do it from time to time, more often than not. My ways to combat this is to land it as though I was nose manualing. I usually put more pressure on my front foot when I begin to pop. That way, I can manipulate my body as I catch the board. Once I catch the heel flip and I'm rotating the rest of the way to land fakie or switch, the majority of my weight is on my front foot. That way I can scrape my back wheels the rest of the way to correct my posture and to correct my direction. More often than not, I tic-tac my way out of backside heel flips. That is just a bad habit that I've developed, and it's something that I'm definitely working on. Second issue you may be having is weight distribution. Believe it or not, moving a little bit faster actually provides a little bit more balance. It may seem a little scary, but that is something that we all have to deal with. That's why a big part of skating is commitment. If you cannot commit to this trick, or any trick for that matter, it's best to really ease your way into it. That way you're comfortable with the speed, comfortable with the rotation, and the flip. The way I learned this trick was not actually on flat ground. I actually learned it off of a small gap. The small gap was probably around 2 feet by 4 feet wide, and it allowed for some hang time. That way I can comprehend everything that was happening. I was getting hurt, scratches all over my body, but it was well worth it because I was able to see at a much slower pace what the board was actually doing. And I realized that in terms of catching the board and rotating it, I had to distribute my weight a little bit more in one area of the board than the other. In particular, my rear foot, to be able to roll away from this trick. So if you have a gap that is somewhat smooth and the landing is a little bit more forgiving than what I had, consider learning it off of that, or off of a small drop, better yet. I think that about does it for this video. If you like this trick tip, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, don't be afraid and leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Julius. And if you haven't done so already, go and hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell for my future videos. I burped. I'll see you all in my next one. Laters. No boogers, right? Yeah, it's good. Hey, this is Julius, and today, look at this. Now, while cruising at about, you'll begin to notice that all you'd really have to do is